Hi YouTube, my name's Drew and you're watching Drew's Obsessions. In this video, I'm going to give you my 5 tips on how to prevent bed beard. Now nothing I say here is probably going to blow your mind, as in it's revolutionary. A lot of it's common sense, but if it helps somebody, then I'm happy to share. So if you're like me and you're trying to grow a big beard, as you can see when you wake up in the morning, it's usually pretty wild, especially if it's a bit drier. I find it's kind of goes in all these different weird directions and it's often hard to shape. So my tip number 1 would be, if you're one of those people who shower at nighttime, try to stop that and shower in the morning instead. Going to bed with a wet beard is going to allow your beard to dry in weird formations, and then it often leaves like a kink in there, so the next morning it makes it much harder to deal with. My tip number 2 is to pick up some Cremo Beard and Scruff Softener. It supposedly softens your scruff or your beard in 30 seconds, and what it says here, it softens and conditions facial hair of any length or type from the inside out. Helps soothe beard itch and dryness. This stuff is, in my opinion, better than a lot of like beard balms and beard oils, and I use it occasionally. I don't like the fact that it's not natural stuff. Usually with beard oils and beard balms these days, you're getting all natural organic ingredients. This stuff has a lot of kind of crazy ingredients in it, but in the case where your beard is out of control and you need to tame it, this is a good option. Just apply a quarter-sized amount into your palm, rub it around. I like to add a touch of water to it, rub it into my beard, really work it in between each hair, mustache too, and then rinse it out. Side note, always remember to dry your beard with the towel in the same direction that your hair is growing, so that you don't cause it to kind of go in weird directions and you're actually training the hair to go the way you want it to. On to tip number 3. If you haven't already invested in a good boar bristle brush, now's your time. This is my by far absolute favorite brush. You can find it on Amazon, I'll link it down below. It has 100% pure boar bristle, and it helps to straighten your hair, obviously, and it helps to drag any sebum or kind of waxy, oily substance that's on your skin down through the hair, which conditions your hair, and it's gonna help to hydrate your hair, keep it healthy, and also help to straighten it, kind of keep it the way you want it to, get rid of all those weird kinks. Again, this is by Liberty Grooming Co., and I've promoted this quite a few times. It's an excellent brush, I love it, great handle to it. And you're gonna wanna do this when your hair is dry. You don't wanna be doing it when your hair is damp, because you have more of a chance of ripping your hair out. And I get the question occasionally, how many times should you do this per day? Are you running the risk of ripping your hair out? And I would say a good twice a day should be fine. I wouldn't be doing this every 15 minutes, but again, your hair's not gonna be, it's gonna fall out generally throughout the day anyway, depending on whether or not it's reached its terminal length. But this won't cause it to come out anymore. What happens if you notice there's a lot of hair on it, it's because you're pulling out those hairs that are already caught there or are on their way out as it is. So what I do is I just start in one direction, drag it down, I stimulate the blood flow from my face underneath, which is great, and then keep it all going in the same direction. I like to put my hand under my beard and use it kind of as a board. Don't forget the stash, be a little more gentle. That's it. Now, if you've tried all 3 of those tips and they still aren't working for you, you still have some weird kinks or your beard's going in a weird direction, you're going to need to move on to step number 4, and that incorporates 3 different aspects. So you're gonna need your boar bristle brush, or you could use some other form of brush, but again, I recommend the boar bristle. You're gonna wanna have a beard balm, beard oil. You can also use coconut oil if you don't have any of those. I really like this Artius Man brand. The company, it has great values to the company, and I'm using the Citrus Fire right now. It smells excellent, I love it. And as you can see, I've been using quite a bit, and I have a lot of different beard balms. Let me see if this will focus. I have lots of balms, and I use this quite a lot. So I'll leave also a link down below. You can get 20% off if you want to through my code. It's up to you though, 20% off, Drew20. Anyway, so what you're gonna do is you're going to apply a little beard balm, warm it up in your hands, coat your beard, because the next step that you're gonna be doing here is actually applying heat to your hair while you're combing it, and you don't wanna damage your hair, because a lot of people are upset if you use a hair dryer directly on your beard. So make sure you coat it nicely first. Once you're satisfied that it's been coated, get your boar bristle brush in one hand, get your hair dryer, put it on low heat, hold it far from your face, and brush it in that direction. Now it's starting to look better. Okay, my fifth and final tip. If you're a napper like me, then you're gonna want to pick up something called an Uno. There are lots of different travel pillows out there, but I find that if you are just wanting a midday nap and you don't want to get that kink in your beard, these kind of travel pillows really help because they really prevent any form of rolling over onto your beard. This one particularly good. I've tried two in total. This one and another one. And this one I like the best because essentially, it goes right around your neck. You can position your beard the way you want it to, and then it rests right in the middle there. And so it really prevents any sort of weird kinkage. You just lie down. You can even take the straps off completely like this and give yourself your beard a little more freedom. Or you can tuck it right in. These are great for planes or any sort of travel. Keep your head super protected. It's very spongy, and your beard is looking great. Well, thanks for watching, YouTube. If you enjoyed this video or you found it useful in any way, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, there's only about 2 months left of my 365-day beard growing adventure, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.